Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Table Talk. I don't think that's right. Okay. My name is Ava Gordy. And I'm joined today by... No, he's not here. No. Nope. Those are not the people here. I'm Elliot Morgan. Lee Newton, Steve Zaragoza.
Thank you. Ooh, baby.
Do you
hey,
know
baby,
what that's
baby.
worth? Sorry. Anyways.
2, 1. Welcome back to Table Talk with me and Ava and also Whitney. We're here to talk about the questions that you have digging deep into your cerebellum and then you can't even hold them in. Give me a second, Whitney. We can't even hold them in anymore. So you got to type them on the internet with the hashtag Table Talk. Typewriter movement. No one knows what that is. It's an outdated piece of technology. Then we put them in this book here, and then we pick them out and we talk about them. It's like a guided poo cast, if you haven't figured that out over the past 7 years or so. Let's get started. Unless anybody else has anything else to say.
No.
Reddit/r/SourceFed.
Also, you can... Action. Welcome back to Table Talk. My name is Mike Falzone and Ava Whitney, and we're here to talk about them. You put them in the bucket, we're here to pick them out of the bucket. Go ahead, Ave.
Do it.
I have no idea. Scorpiac said, "Can everyone please do their best Wrestlin' Fred impression?
Oh, shit.
Can you give us a sampling?"
If you're sitting at the table, you know who Wrestling Fred is, raise your hand. Okay, I can do
I
it.
know. You know.
Oh, who's wrestling Fred?
Whitney doesn't
Whitney
know.
has more important
Is he-
shit to do.
is
Well,
he-
tell us about Wrestling Fred.
He's a wrestler. He's very bad at what he does. He's
Yeah.
never won anything in his entire life. Matter of fact, he has his job now because he lost something else.
Oh, it's true.
But he happens to be friends with The Rock, which is awesome.
What does he sound like?
He sounds like a sad, confused Batman.
Like, I know you're not great at impressions.
Yeah.
But, like, try giving it a go.
I feel like I couldn't do it without wearing a mask or hiding my
Oh,
face.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's tough for me, but I would absolutely love to hear your impression.
Okay.
Let's cut to a clip. That was it?
Is it?
You sound like a rusty bike coming to a halt. You're going down the hill fast on just the rustiest bike.
What's up, everybody? It's Wrestling Fred.
Could whoever's editing this
What's up?
please just take a picture of Wrestling Fred and do the mouth?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rock the Promo Votes. I'm Wrestling Fred.
That's exactly it. No one could do any better than that.
Thank you.
What's the next question?
Thanks.
Launch
Whitney,
it.
all you.
Take it. I'm gonna take this one because it's.
Sam said
I appreciate the medium.
he blew his question onto there with his
Look at me, Sam.
This is starting off well.
Come on, Sam.
Oh.
Brought cookies. I want to transition to bring cookies. All right, so here you go. Here's a little couple chocolate chip cookies, and you can have a little couple
Cookies.
Cookies.
Thank
New
you, Sam.
favorite
Thank you,
segment on
Sam.
the show.
I miss.
You want to launch one?
Absolutely.
You want to launch the napkin?
No.
Tish.
No. I
First,
wanna
open
keep
your
it.
mouth. Hold on. No one's washed this in 10 years, by the way. I just ate off of it.
If you get this,
Come
you
at
get
you,
all
Chris.
the points.
Oh.
It was. I
really
appreciate your
close.
effort. You almost killed yourself.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
You
It was
almost
close.
fell.
We're gonna get that. Sam spent a lot of money on cookies, so he just went to pick that up immediately. He put it in his mouth.
Your
Good.
turn, Mike.
Good first two questions.
Yeah.
A little different, a little change of pace. Sarah G, who I think I went to middle school with.
Oh my god.
Different Sarah G. This one just looks like a restroom sign.
Yeah.
Have you had a moment in your life where you realized you are like your parents? Question mark. I think we all want to get a little introspective. If so, what was it? Question mark. Table talk. Thank you for your question, Serge.
It was very deep.
Oh. I realized that I'm like my dad for 2 reasons. I make a face when I get mad that is my dad's face.
Can you make it?
Yep.
Oh.
Hold on. You say something that would annoy me or
Hey, Mike.
piss me off.
Fuck you.
Okay. Well, that's, I mean, a little harsh, but I'm not
I'm
there yet. Please
disappointed
keep
in
going.
you,
Well, that's,
Mike.
I mean, I'm kind of used to that by now. So
I
that
fucked your
really-
dad.
Whitney, we talked about this off air, and you promised that you
Not
would
to fuck
I know
his
it's a
dad
hot.
anymore.
I know it's a hot button topic, but I had to get that reaction.
You gotta
from
stop fucking
at least
Mike's dad.
try
Never.
to stop, please.
You know what? I have tried before, and it's really hard.
You can't control yourself.
If my mom was taller, she'd beat the shit out of you.
I'm the
Chris,
most
open up.
like my dad. I'm not like my mama at all. My dad is a goofball
Yeah.
and a half,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I have to say about that.
You're kind of a goofball.
I'm a big old goofball.
I've seen you do goofy things.
Like fuck your dad.
Like, fuck my
That's
dad's
pretty
like one of the
goofy.
goofiest
That's
things.
pretty
I always say that.
goofy.
I'm just so quirky.
I just
She's
fuck
always-
with dad sometimes.
She's always doing zany shit, like having sex with people's parents.
I'm just really quirky.
She used to juggle and ride a unicycle, but now she has sex with people's parents.
dads.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I feel like I'm the most like my dad as well. He's very sarcastic and like dry.
Does that make Ava more attractive to you?
I mean, she was already starting here, but
Sure.
yeah, just tell me about how much of a dad you can be.
Pull up those
I can't go
socks
down
and
this road. I
It's
can't.
weird because I know you won't stop.
So
I
none of
also-
us are like our moms?
I'm like a perfect combination of the two. My mom has some good ass common sense, and I like to think that I have that as well most of the time. I make a lot of bad decisions, but afterwards I realize why they were wrong really thoroughly. So that sticks with me. She's very good at like problem solving, so I call her. And that's not really like me. But I get mad when I'm hungry almost instantly.
And that's your
And
mom?
that's my dad,
Oh, that's your dad.
100%.
We should get our parents here on a table talk.
Yeah.
And just
Very
make them
romantic.
do that instead of us.
What if it just cut to our parents? Like, it
And they're
was
all
my dad,
together.
and you're like in the background trying to reach for my dad. Like, it's not our time. No, man. I think that's pretty much. It's getting mad too easily. Unfortunately, he would be so sad if he heard me say that. He'd be like, "Why can't you have any of my good qualities?" And that's my fault,
Aww.
Dad. But you get real angry when you haven't had food, and that's also me.
My mom cries a lot. I feel like that's where I got that from.
What skills did you get from your mom? Is she good
Crying.
at basketball, or she have really nice penmanship?
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I got my handwriting from my mom.
Well, now we're all solid.
Because, like, I dance and she tries it.
What does
She's
your
a-
mom look like when she's dancing?
She's a mom.
Oh shit!
Oh.
You lead with
mom.
the neck when you're a mom.
My dad does a crazy dance move when he dances. He does like a kick and then puts his leg down, crisscross, and then spins around.
Oh yeah,
Like a Michael Jackson.
like a Mr. Peanut.
And then he sometimes ends with a finger. That's the Gary Moore experience.
Dude, white people, white women, but white people in general love pointing to where they're dancing.
I love to point. In general.
Yeah, wait, why do I feel that in you?
I love it.
Yeah, you're a pointer.
Why is that part of the? What do you think is the appeal?
I don't know with dancing, but definitely like just in everyday life, because you can say so much with it with just a point.
Yeah.
Like if you're fucking up, I can be like, or if I like really want to acknowledge you and I see you at a party,
You're fucking up.
You.
Yeah.
I often do this.
This-
You
Yeah.
do all the time. I just feel like
Him.
dancing wise, if you're in a when you're in a club or a bar, it just looks at it looks like you're acknowledging all the lights.
and there and there and there and
Oh
there.
shit, this place is filled with lights! Fog machine!
I feel like I
thing.
tend to like listen to the lyrics and pick out who they're talking about, and then I find a person that I follow.
Yeah.
That's
And I
a
go, all about
fun
you.
game.
It's
If you
about
see
you.
Amy, that girl's name is Amy.
You. And she walks
Try
and she's
that.
like,
There's
why are you
Mike's
still
dad.
following me? Ooh.
There
Right?
you are. I see you, Mike.
I
All
see
right,
you there in the corner, Mike's dad.
I don't even know his name.
That's his name.
Mike's dad.
Mike's
I'm
all I
named
know.
after a part of his name.
Nariv, 1993 says, has YouTube changed you as a person? Also, how do you feel about Vine no longer being a thing?
I don't think I've been on YouTube long enough for it to change me as a person, but I guess we'll find out when I go home for Thanksgiving and my sisters
And
can
everybody's
tell
like,
me,
you're different
wow,
now.
Your fucking ego's off the chain, Wit.
Yeah. It changed all my friends. My friends stopped talking to me. Like from Connecticut, they all stopped talking to me. So I guess
your
YouTube changed all my
hometown
friends.
friends.
Not all of them, just the best ones.
Are you sure you didn't change and then they didn't like that?
No, well, I did change. I moved myself 3,000 miles away from where I was.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, well, we're never going to talk to you again. That's too long. And nothing exists that would make communication possible. So we're out. And then I was like, oh.
It's hard to keep in touch.
That's a real bummer of a
After
story.
moving here.
It's like, we could talk about this if you'd like, because I feel like it's not at all, because text message are possible.
Yeah?
No,
And you
but
send 75 of them a day to people you don't even fucking like that much.
no, I don't.
I do.
Oh.
Right, Chris? I was talking about a different Chris, one that you guys don't know about, not the one directly behind the camera who catches cookies in his mouth. We were cookie chunking. Come on,
Cookie chunkin'.
man. Who do we have to pitch that to?
R.I.P. Alina Espinoza says, have you ever had to call 911? If so, why? This could get real dark. I've never called 911, but I almost
But
did
you
when I was a
should have.
kid. But I should have. I did stop somebody from calling 911.
No, we got it.
I almost called 911 when I was a kid because I saw a really big spider.
What do you think they would have done? Come bring out the guns!
It was a fucking huge spider, though, in my defense.
How big? Show us. It's not fucking huge.
It was, I was littler.
Oh, so to
But-
you.
So
like-
it must have been like, whoa.
It was the biggest spider I had seen up until that point, and I just didn't know what to do. And it was outside, too, in my backyard. I,
It wasn't
no.
even
Where
in the
spiders
home.
live.
like,
How far did you get? Like phone up?
yeah, but then my older sister came home, and then we watched, and then we were like, well, maybe we should call animal control.
Yeah. That's
How
the
much
one.
older was the sister?
Animal
She was like
police.
15, I think.
Shouldn't she have known?
I don't know. My sister's real dumb.
We're just
Cut to a
insulting
clip.
our entire family members in this one.
No, we ended up, what we did with it was we had this bug grabber that was like a long thing with like almost like a loofah at the end.
Okay.
And you like suctions in. And so we got it. And then I think we drove it all the way to like my sister's rival high school and like let it loose.
Oh,
there.
and it was still alive by this point?
Yeah, because it's nestled in like a little
This is a
loofah.
journey.
It was that's what kids do.
Did you have nothing else to do that day?
I guess not. I was probably like 10.
Summer.
Didn't have not a lot
Off
on
school
TV
that
that day?
Have you guys had to call 911?
I almost did recently. I had a weird situation where, like, there's nothing funny. I was trying to make it funny or different so it could be a more entertaining story, but it wasn't. Somebody got dropped off with their mom. Like, it was like a parents don't even like each other type situation. And somebody got dropped off with their mom, and the mom just seemed like real negligent and shitty at first. And the little girl didn't want to be there at all. And she was like, I don't want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. And she started walking down the street by herself. And I was like about to turn from like a subway to go up the street away from them onto my house. And I just hung out for like 30 minutes.
That's so scary.
And just like, because I was like, what happened? Oh, Ricky, he came in giving all of us the thumbs up, but it looked like he was saying,
You gotta
Gotta
go.
go.
You
Enough.
gotta
You
go.
gotta
Get
go
out
then.
of
no
here.
good.
Start over. Stop talking about this sad kid story.
No, yeah, and now I am in the middle of it, and I can't even easily get out of it. So I hung around just to make sure that she was okay.
Yeah.
And as soon as it seemed like she was okay, I skedaddled. But I had my hand on my phone, and I was like,
That's the craziest thing because like you never want to tell a parent how to raise their kid,
Yeah.
but then if you see them doing something obviously negligent or scary or shitty, like
Yeah.
you feel like you have to intervene.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have
Also-
almost the exact same color eyes.
that was too far after the fact, I think. Also, I think it's important to have gotta blow by it, important to have some self-awareness in a situation like that. Like if I walked up to a woman who was a mother, looking like me, who kind of looks like a piece of shit, and I was like, hey, you should be doing something different with your
Yeah.
daughter, I
Yeah.
don't think you're gonna take
not
this
gonna
guy
go
seriously.
well.
Like I just got
Do
fired from a Whole
something
Foods.
different with your daughter.
Yeah. Hey, she's crying. Did you know that? Like, yeah. You
One
should
time,
shave.
I saw like either two friends or sisters fighting in their car, but like,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Overhand
and I was
punches?
like,
Oh.
I gotta call 911 on
Kind
whoever
of.
loses.
I was like, what's happening? Like, it looks like one might die. I got concerned.
Was it a hot car?
I was, like, looks-wise?
Was the car fire?
Like, sexy?
Yeah. I
No.
meant like temperature-wise. Were they
Like,
in the
were
back
they in
seat?
danger in a closed, warm
yeah.
car? But also, was
They're
it
in
sexy?
the front. They were in the front seat. They were grown sisters,
Okay.
I think.
Sure.
Man, siblings fight like crazy. I used to fight my sisters.
Really?
Yeah, do you guys
Punches?
have siblings? Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. My
I don't
sisters.
I used to
well,
fight
I
your
didn't.
sisters.
Yeah,
back in
I
the day.
know. They are really actually mad that we work together.
Yeah.
Um,
Come at me.
Lindsay
Witness sisters.
Lindsay is my oldest sister, and she also did karate, and so we would practice our moves
I did
on each other.
karate. Did you do karate?
Yeah, son, I got a black belt, bitch.
Oh shit! The Power Rangers did karate, right?
Oh.
Very close.
I like bringing up that I did karate, but I can't bring it up and say that I was a black belt, unfortunately.
That's
That'd be
okay.
a
How
lie.
far did you get?
Green belt. That's 2 away from black belt.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I think
White,
that they're all
yellow,
different.
orange, purple,
depends how-
blue, green.
But if
I
you
got
put
through
them
6
away
belts.
But
out
then
of
there's
order-
brown and red, and then red, black, and then black.
Yeah, but I'm way past the
Yeah, you
beginner
were-
stages. You gave me no credit. You went,
like Whitney.
I took it for years.
Look at all these fingers over here. Let's not neglect these. This is a whole hand of fingers that
I'm
we've
sorry,
surpassed.
I was so shitty
I
to
got
you
so
just
embarrassed.
now.
I was like, it wasn't the thing.
I didn't want to take karate as a kid because I was a small chubby man, and all my friends were like, they make you stand on marbles and do a split day one, and I was like, oh no, that'll hurt my tiny
don't do
man.
that.
And then I
Marbles?
stopped.
They don't do that.
Well, then they lied to me like they lied to me about everything else. Hey, Mike, you want to come over? We're having a pool party, but it's January. I swear to God, come over and bring your bathing suit. All of us will be there. What's the next question? Beanie Nation, about a week ago, says, oh boy, when was you heard a random fart or farted in front of someone? One. Let me try one more again. When was you heard a random fart or farted in front someone? Beanie Nation.
When was I?
When was you
Well,
heard?
let's take the first part
was you
first.
heard?
When
Yeah.
was you heard a random fart?
When was you heard it?
When was you heard it? Maybe last week was when you
When
heard
was
it.
you heard it? Was about.
When was the
I
last
definitely know
time-
that the fart came from Sam.
When was the last time you heard a random fart or farted once?
You
You
farted
farted.
randomly.
All the time.
Not all the time.
So much,
When's the
though.
last time?
To be fair,
Recently.
it's not. Does he give you little cartoony warnings before he does it? Because that's not random.
I
If he
feel like
says, "What?
Sam
Wait a minute,
goes-
listen to this," and then he does it, you've heard him do it.
I guess I heard my boyfriend fart last night.
Is it random?
I mean, he didn't say that he was gonna.
Yeah.
He didn't warn me.
Hey, what do you want to watch on Netflix? Hey, it's your turn. It's your turn. Are we watching Planet Earth 2 this week or? Steven Suptic farted towards me today.
Oh, that's not very nice.
It's not very
I was
nice.
gonna
Good
say
point,
that sounds
Whitney.
like a good
Was
time.
it loud or was it smelly or was it
No,
both?
it was like soft. It wasn't even good. It was like it was like
What's
a
a
noise that
soft
Yoshi would
fart?
make. It was like it was bad. It wasn't good. It was like he was if a tiny like a Cadbury egg came out of his butt. That would make sense.
Oh, yeah,
It
I
just
was
a small
there.
noise. To be fair, I was
He
laying behind
leaned
him.
down. Your face was right under his butt.
Yeah, I was in the line of fire, and now I have pink ocular rift. And it went. And I was. And
I didn't
love
actually
it.
hear it. I thought you were just making stuff up.
I don't like to kid around.
When was you last heard someone farted?
Give me a second. When was you heard a random fart or farted in front of someone?
It's not in front,
In front
of someone.
In front of someone.
Excuse me. Excuse me, that's my mistake.
Get it right.
I
Listen.
fart in front of people all the time.
Read properly.
What's
Oh,
your deal?
farting in front of people? I only fart in front of, proudly, my boyfriend.
Cool.
And he
Do you do any
also-
cool moves when you do it?
Oh, yeah. Twirls.
Yeah, nice.
High kicks.
Because you're a ballerina.
Yeah, I like to go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That seems smart.
You
That
know what
seems
I'll do?
smart.
I'll do my move in the back, but I won't really fart out of her.
Can you do the splits on marbles?
I do
and
two moves. One is the old person. No, I'm not going to do the split on marbles. That just gave me a weird flashback to my childhood when I didn't want to do that. So this is the old person fart.
Yeah.
Hey, where are we going? Over there, a Subway? Huh?
Crop dusting.
So that's one. And then the other one is just the kick, like you were saying. But then you turn around, it's like BAM! And then it's like this to all your friends
And then you do the points.
here. And then you point to everyone around.
Good, you got the fart and the points in the same move.
I got this whole table talk in one motion.
That was nice. That's good.
That's all of our questions.
Go get another. There's one on
did
the
it.
table over
Ava,
there.
do you have any personal questions you'd like to ask me and Whitney
No.
about our friendship?
No. Why? What do I need to know?
Do you know that Whitney's new theatrical role is a fictional ASMR character?
No.
What was your
Tell
name
me
again?
about it.
What was... Oh!
That was close.
Hit part of the camera, guys, but didn't hit the lens, so it's not even worth a shit.
Helen Kieran.
Helen Kieran.
Helen Keller?
Kieran.
Close.
What was yours? Dylan
Montgomery.
Montgomery?
Montgomery?
I-
Mountaingomery.
Montgomery.
Yeah.
Dylan Montgomery.
Montgomery.
S. Mountaingomery the third.
I can't wait for that podcast to come out.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun
Wait,
one.
what are you talking about?
There's
We
a
made
podcast.
characters for the podcast, on the SourceFed podcast that is not out yet.
Oh,
We were ASMR people for the entire podcast.
Oh, okay.
We whispered and
Yes.
then we
Hot.
blew Zach ears out of his head. Blew Zach's ears. Apostrophe
We
S.
blew Zach.
They no longer exist on his head.
Nope. R.I.P.
Zach?
Zach ears.
Zach,
Not
want to
here.
come in?
Well, he wouldn't be able to hear you if...
Oh my god, that was really insensitive of me.
So, well, we're the ones blowing Zach ears. Guys, if you want to blow Zach ears, go ahead and download Discovery Go over there in your app store. We'll put a little link in the bottom for you. And you watch all kinds of cool shows. Like the one I'm not allowed to talk about anymore because I hyped it up too much and I said it too many times. So they were like, Mike,
Was
you
it
can't
Alaskan
say
Bush People?
Punkin' Chunkin' anymore. And I haven't.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Alaskan Bush people.
people, you guys.
Or
Sex
sexual.
sent me to the ER.
Yes.
Or Whale Wars. I auditioned for that show so many times. Sex sent me to the
Oh,
ER.
I thought you were gonna say Whale Wars.
Like, I hate to break it to you, Will. You're a person.
I have a body image issue.
But wait, we also just skipped over that she auditioned for Sex Sent Me to the ER.
I got sent out for that a lot. So I don't know
to
what-
like recreate scenes?
Yeah, it's all scripted. I'm in an episode of My Haunted House, which is the same kind of thing, but it's like little Danny.
My
seeing
haunted house
ghosts.
sent me to the ER.
My haunted house, Alaskan bush people sent me to the ER, Punkin' Chunkin'.
Guys, watch all those shows and more by clicking the link down below. Guys, have a lovely afternoon. Whenever you happen to be watching this, go outside and do some twirl farts. Ava, go ahead and show them. Cut you a clip of Ava. All right,
Font.
solid episode.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Animate it.
Thanks for the cookie,
Do we
Sam.
still have somebody that does that?
Guys, I've been working up a fart for a long time, and it was supposed to perform right now, and it didn't.
Oh, it was supposed to perform.
The fart was gonna perform
He
for
got
us?
stage fright.
Did you want to try the kick? Kick and point?
Don't
love
shit your
pointing.
pants.
I'm riding the line.
It would be on camera, too.
It's like you're riding an invisible motorcycle.
Damn it!
That's all right, man.
We can just add in the sound later. And do it
You
in
have
post.
performance anxiety, I get it.
What if you did it right now and it was like disgusting and gurgly and the mice didn't pick it up?
Or right when we turn the camera off, it just comes out.
All right, guys, let's cut.
Tell me, Helen, because you're new to this community.
Yes.
Has it been welcoming for you?
Well,
Double splashes there.
Boy,
if
is
you
this
like.
tender. Did you marinate it?
What's the verdict?
It's so hot.